Hello, Facebook, and what else do we have? We have Periscope and YouTube. And I don't know what day this is of the coronavirus, but as y'all know, everybody knows, we're stay safe. No, stay home, work safe. So I have a house full of people, and we're all spread out. I'm not going to ask anybody to leave during the living room. We're making the best of the situation. And so if you hear some background noise, it's them. And so, anyway, I'm Chris King with Pampered Sisters. And you can find my products at www.pampersisters.com. I make and sell artisan bath products. Tonight, I am going to talk about product photos from an amateur point of view, which is me. I'm an amateur. I mean, I have all this time. I'm working. Well, I really don't have all this time. I'm working from home just like a lot of other people. Thank God I still have a job, but I have a lot of, I guess, downtime because I don't have to do that hour and a half drive to work and hour and a half drive home. So I started working more and more on my website, and I need some photos. And that has always been an eyesore with me, a hot spot or a weak point or whatever you want to call it. And so I've taken photography classes. I've purchased cameras over the years. These are some of the cameras I purchased. Nothing big because I'm not good at this. But I've purchased cameras over the years. I've used my phone. I've used my iPhone. I've used my Samsung. My daughter seems to take the best pictures. She uses her iPhone. Most of the pictures on my website now, my daughter has taken those pictures, not me. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the things that I've purchased. So I'm going to take you around with my little selfie stick. Okay, so this is one of my web cameras that I use. Okay, and it's on a selfie stick right now. And so I have a photo booth. This is a light photo booth. You see the lights up there? I have a photo booth, and I also have a ring. Didn't mean to shine that in your eyes. Okay, I have a ring, and these are the different levels and modes. Okay, I have a ring, and what's interesting about the ring, I want y'all to check this out, is it has a middle little thingy. Okay, what do you call that? A phone holder. Okay, I also have a stand back here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show it to you. A stand back here. And this I use not only for photos, but I use for when I'm doing my cameras, my videos. Okay, so I have this stand here. And sometimes I use my umbrella, my light. I have two of those. Okay. And I have a tripod. I have a tripod, and I just kind of go for, different little features. While I'm at it, I guess I'll show you. I changed around my soap room, so I'll show you. I moved the table. Let me see if I can do this without tripping. Okay, because I am a klutz. So let me see if I can do this. Okay, so this is a view of my soap room. Let me see if I can see it let me look. Okay, so this is my soap room. I converted a dining area into my soap room. Okay, so I moved the table against the wall, up under the utensils, moved my oils and my spices to the back, put most of my, soap stuff and molds down at the bottom. My colors over here, and that's my station. I haven't finished with that yet, but that's where I'll shrink wrap and cut. This is my soap racks down here. I got to get a dolly for that. Under there is my lotion and my bath bomb machine when I'm ready for it. And under the other table, what you saw, was some other soap oils. And then I put the things that I don't use, like all of the jars and everything. I have shelves in the garage for them, and so that's what I use for that. So anyway, getting back to what I was going to show you. So I started collecting some things for my products and for my studio when I'm doing soap talks. Let me get them. Okay, so you saw the one, and I have two. You saw the one umbrella, and I have this tripod here. Let me see if you can see it. I have another tripod. I have two tripods, okay? And actually I have three tripods. And you'll just start catching, you can catch these things on sale, okay? You can catch these things on sale. I'm going to fold that up, and let me see if I can remove that. So see, just me. Okay, so let me see if I can do just me. Nope. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. I'm trying to do just me so it won't look so confusing. Okay, I'm kind of getting good at this, you guys. Kinda, not perfect, just kinda. Okay, so let me see. I'm working on making it just me in the shot since I showed you around. Well, I can't, so we're gonna go with this. Okay, so anyway, let me see if it's back in, and it's on primary. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So what I do is I have decided that it costs more to always have a photographer on hand. So I started trying to learn how to take the pictures myself. Okay, and because if you're a soap maker or you make any kind of crafts, your products are one of a kind. So therefore, you are always needing to update your products on your website because everybody wants to see the new items, not the old items, correct? And so everybody wants to see the new products and not the old products. So I decided that I needed to learn how to do that. And so I'm going to give you a couple of pointers, okay? How to take gorgeous pictures. Well, let me just tell you, I am not a photographer, okay? And hey, Pat. Hi, Lisa. I am not a photographer. And what I've learned is that you got to work with what is comfortable for you. Now, eventually, one day, when Pampered Sisters makes it really big, okay, or my books take off, I will have a professional photographer all the time on call. But until that point, I'm going to work with what I have. And because I know I'm not a photographer, me and photography is like me and dancing. I have no rhythm, okay? So I didn't invest in a camera with a 50 millimeter lens or a single lens or a digital, because I wouldn't know what to do with it, okay? I'm not that person. Now, if you are, go for it, okay? But if you're not, find the device that works for you. If you can take great pictures with your cell phone, go for it. If you can take great pictures with your tablet, do it. If you can take them with the camera, God bless you. Find the device that works for you and use that, okay? Because then you'll get more comfortable with it and you will update your website faster. That's where I'm at. I need to update my website a little faster than I'm doing it, okay? So find the device that works for you and then master it, okay? And when you can, I started off with floodlights. The floodlights are the most inexpensive thing to purchase. You can go to Home Depot when the coronavirus lifts. You can go to Walmart, all of those places, Target, and get you floodlights. Floodlights, and cover it with a little freezer wrap. Let me tell you something about freezer wrap. Freezer wrap, this is a lifesaver, okay? This you can put over lights. It filters lights perfect. It's perfect, okay? It's very inexpensive. It's also great for a good backdrop, okay? Over posters and phones, boards, and all of that. Perfect, okay? So it's all about diffusing the light so that you can get the right pictures you want. Of course, the best lighting is outdoor lights. And in Houston, you got to do that May, April to about June or July. That's when you can get the best lighting outdoors, okay? Get comfortable using tripods for if you have a little photo booth like I showed you. This little photo booth I showed earlier, it was on sale. I catch sales. It was on sale on Amazon for $49.99. Okay, with a coupon, I was a Prime. I got it for like $29.99. Okay, has the light feature and everything. Okay. I put freezer wrap in there too, just so I can get an overall picture. You're welcome to go to my website, www.pampersisters.com, and some of those pictures I've taken and some of the pictures my daughter's taken, but you can see what we did. Okay, the other thing is, after you get comfortable with that, get comfortable taking it with different backgrounds if you want. I can't do different backgrounds, okay, because then I don't know what I'm doing. I did a Christmas. I'm good at doing Christmas backgrounds because Christmas is easy, right? You can just take some ornaments off the tree, take some ornaments off the wall that you were using for decorations. When you get through, stick them back on the tree and the wall, right? But the rest of the year, the seasons, I'm not good at that, okay? Work with what you have, okay? The other thing is, my first light box was a Xerox box, an empty Xerox box. I cut a hole in it. I lined it with freezer paper, had a light at the top and openings on the side, and that was my light box, okay? My second light box was a wooden chair. I put sheets over it, white sheets, and I made it my photo shoot, okay? Let me see. My grandson is amused with a cup. That's what you hear in the background. For those that came in late, I said we're home safe and workplace, and we're kind of all spread out. Not asking anyone to retreat to their room since they've probably been in their room all day. I'm working from home, so we're just kind of making the best of the best of the situation, right? So anyway, so after you come up with a location, how you're going to do things, then get comfortable with your product, okay? The one thing I will say is pay attention to shadows, okay? When you take pictures of one bar soap or one lotion or one candle or one piece of jewelry or whatever you make, take 10 pictures of one item in one position, 10 pictures of another item in another position. Take all these pictures, okay? And then after you take all these pictures, take them, sit down in front of the computer and look at them, okay? There are inexpensive apps, Canva, and there's another one. I have Adobe Creative Studios. I pay, I think it's $19.99 a month. I get a student discount because when I was a student and I just never, I still have the student email. So I use Adobe Creative Suites and I use Photoshop. I kind of play with my stuff that way. But there are a lot of apps out there where you can play with it and, kind of figure out where you are. Hey, Elin, how you doing? So after you do that, and you pay attention to shadows, kind of make notes of what time of the day it was that you took the pictures and where you was at. and then make a note on that picture and say, okay, that's when I'll take the picture again. The next thing is, if you're going to take a picture of your product, take a picture of it naked and take a picture of it fully packaged and clean it up. Okay? Don't be afraid to put props in there. I'm afraid to put props in there, but I'm going to work on the props. Okay? I have a box. I have like 2 tubs of props that I've never used. But I'm going to try because I need to get more comfortable with taking pictures. Let me see. The other part of it is, let me see. Okay, I'm looking at my notes because I downloaded some notes. Okay. Okay, so what did I say? Find your favorite camera. Find your favorite place to take pictures. Find your favorite room. And find your favorite props to take pictures, okay? And when you take pictures, it's best to have all your products set up that day to take pictures, okay? And just set it up and take pictures. And what I've learned is the more you take pictures, the more comfortable you will feel taking the pictures. I don't like taking pictures, like I said earlier. I started off taking a photography class, and then I had some pictures one time, my products professionally taken. They were okay, but it wasn't, as an artist, nobody can see your product the way you see it, right? And so the thing is, I'm trying to at least get to the point that my products are portrayed the way I see them, because I think if you see them the way I see them, then you will want to buy them. I mean, because I think that I like pretty soaps, and I like nice moisturizing body butters and sugar scrubs, and I want that to come through the picture. So that's what I have to work on. When I owned my restaurants, I had paid a photographer to take pictures of some of the foods that I had. And I sat there and watched her. And it was the way I had this burger at Tyler Pound's Airport. It's called the Pounder. And the burger was like this big, y'all. Okay? And it had a pound of meat on it. Okay? And it had a huge bun. And, when the burger came out, she wanted them to freshly make a burger. And when the burger came out, the photographer pulled the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles, and everything to the edge where she took the picture. And I was like, that's not how you eat a burger. And she says, yes, but that's how you see a burger. And then, wait a minute, it gets better, okay? So then after she pulled everything the way she wanted, she went and got some toothpicks and that looked like on the end sesame seeds, and she strategically placed the toothpicks in the burger so she could take the picture. Can you believe that? On the chicken, the baked chicken, the side that was sitting sideways, she asked him to glaze it with some maple syrup. Now we didn't, then put it in the oven, take it out, and she took pictures of it with the side vegetables so that it looks like a perfectly brown roasted chicken half with the vegetables. Can you believe that? And so what I'm getting at is, I'm not saying that I'm going to do that. I'm not. But I am going to work on using taking pictures of my products the natural way. I'm not going to pump it up because I want whoever purchases anything from my website to actually get what I took a picture of. But I understand in food photography, you have to make the person salivate through the camera. So my take on this is, we all have time at home. This is a perfect time for you to, I'm looking over to see if y'all are saying anything because I don't want to miss anything. This is a perfect time for you to work on taking pictures. And you can start with other objects. I mean, we all have, most of us have pets. We have knickknacks on the, I don't know, do they still call it knickknack? Knickknacks on the counter. We have books on a shelf. You can take pictures of all this steel art, okay, around the house, and then go and study it and look at it and see how you can do the lighting. Find the perfect place for you to call your temporary studio and set up, and then just start taking pictures. And when you get comfortable with it, then take pictures of your product. And after you take pictures of your product, start uploading it. Because I think one of the things that, of course, with me is, people are always saying, you need to update your website. Well, updating your website is adding more pictures and, of course, content. And we're going to talk about that on another video. But I want my pictures of my product to show what I'm actually selling. And the only way I can do that is to take beautiful pictures so that you know that I'm selling nice moisturizing body butter, lotions, sugar scrubs, soy candles, and soaps. And the easiest thing to take pictures of is really the soaps because they're colorful. But the body butter, the sugar scrubs, and the lotion, I mean, it's just body butter, lotion, and sugar scrubs. So that's what I'm working on. Does anybody have any questions? And I'll wait because this thing feeds really slow. Really slow. Like as soon as I get off, I will see y'all feeding. Let me see if this came back on. I don't see this. Okay, so I don't know what I did when I was trying to show you around the room. What I did to get over to that side. Let me see. Any questions? I see everybody in the room. Is everybody staying safe? And I'm sure I'll see this when I get off. I hope everybody is staying safe. I know you are if you're watching me. I hope everybody is making lots of soap so that as soon as this is over with, they can sell all of the stuff they've been making. And I hope that everybody's family is safe. So until next Tuesday, I want to tell y'all it's been great visiting with y'all. And take care. And let me tell you something. This too shall pass, okay? So I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe and do something other than sit in front of the TV and watch the news. Talk to you guys later.